Hey, what's up? My name is Jam. Welcome to the Reality Jam, and we're talking about the Real Housewives of Nairobi, episode 10. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, support a bitch.
Support me, bitch!
This was such an embarrassing episode. This was such an embarrassing episode for Zena, but let me not get ahead of myself. Let's just start from the beginning. Farah was at the coffee shop. She had a phone call with her sister to find out how her mom was doing. Remember last episode we found out that Farah's mom's heart dropped. Excuse me. So she was just calling to make sure everything is okay. Farah was like, I've already packed, I'm ready to go, but let me find out if my mom is okay first. Anyway, the sister said the mom is okay. Of course, she's a bit sore. She's from surgery. She's a bit sore, but her mom was okay. So good for that. Thank God for that. The next thing was Minnie and Charles. They were meeting up Tiki and Zena. Well, they acted like they were not meeting them, but clearly they were meeting them because Tiki had a microphone, Zena had a microphone. This scene was really pointless because you guys planned this scene. Anyway, Minnie and Charles got there first, and then Zena came in. Hello, surprise! And then they're all asking each other, why are you with Tiki? What's going on? And these grown adults acted like it's a problem for Tiki and Zena to date without telling them. Charles is in the confessional saying, I'm the one who introduced you guys, so I should know. And then when they're together, Charles is telling Tiki, you should have told me something. Like, I felt like this scene, they just planned it. They had just planned it. Because, like, where are you from? Tiki's like, I'm from work. And this was like, work. This scene was just pointless, to be honest. For me, it was just pointless. Minnie and Charles, they act too much. They create scenarios and they decide to execute them on the show, and it was just pointless. And for grown people, Tiki and Zena are grown people. They can decide to do whatever they have to. They don't have to tell you nothing. They are grown as adults. So you guys saying, oh, you're pissed because they're not telling you that they're dating is annoying. But when Minnie in the confessional saying that I don't have a problem with them dating, but I don't want Zena coming to me saying, oh, this guy looks like he stinks. Oh, this guy looks like he has a small dick. Oh, this guy, why is this guy here? So I'm guessing Zena really says, Zena acts like she doesn't want Tiki, and I guess she's still with Tiki. So I guess that's pissing Minnie off. But like I said, they're adults. They can do whatever they want to do. And if Zena comes and tells you that, tell Zena, why are you telling me this? And you're still dating the dude. Finish. But you guys always want a moment. That's why. So Dr. C goes to Dr. Pancholi's clinic to get the M scalp. Remember the M scalp like everybody's pissed about? Yes, that one. So she went to get it, and she invited Farah to come get it. Just before they go inside to get it, they started talking about the event, the Minnie's event, and Dr. C said that she felt attacked, which it was just an ambush, which it failed, but it was. And Dr. C also tells Farah, listen, the problem you and Zena have, it has nothing to do with you, Farah. It's everything to do with Zena. Zena wants people to go to her clinic, and if you go to someone else, you're just messing with her business. You're not supporting her and all this. And while Dr. C is saying this, Dr. C said, I checked her clinic. It's not registered. So why would I go to that clinic? And when Dr. C said that, I was like, okay, cool. Why am I going to your clinic if it's not registered to get Botox? Or to get any kind of vitamin inside me? Why would I go to your clinic? Now, when Zena watches it, she'll be pissed. And she'll want to fight Dr. C again. I feel like, Zena, the way you would shut up Dr. C is come with a receipt. Listen, I'm registered. Even if you're going to go run now and register it, I'm registered. That's how you're going to shut her up. But you can't come and then say, oh, you're trying to ruin my business. No, she's not. She's just telling us your clinic is not registered. That's it. Farah says that she believes Dr. C. She doesn't have any reason to not believe Dr. C. So she believes Dr. C. Dr. Pancholi came in, took them and greeted them. And then she's like, here comes my favorite dark chocolate. And then Dr. C is in her confession like, Flatting is okay, but am I your favorite dark chocolate? Like, it's Dr. C is just funny to me. It's cute, okay? And Dr. C is loyal, so low-key, she's nasty. And naughty at the same time. They go inside. she does the M scalp. So it's basically doing, the machine is just helping you do sit-ups. Okay, so if you're lazy when it comes to working out, or you work out and you need a little extra help, the machine does that for you. When Dr. C was doing that, and Dr. C made sure to say she's the one who invited Farah, not Farah invited Dr. C, because the other girls Zena will have an issue with it and saying, oh, Farah is trying to ruin my business by taking the other ladies and not supporting me. Farah ended up leaving, and Dr. C was left there doing the ESO. Dr. C said it was good and she would like to bring the other ladies. Like Dr. C Nimchokozi. She knew this would be Zena. So that's who Dr. C is. So the next scene was Farah meeting up with her event planner. So her event is Queens, Kings, and Crowns. And I guess this event was really rushed, because she even said, like, this is really last minute. I guess the producers were like, we need an event. So this was it. Queens, Kings, and Crowns. And the event planner, they talked about it, and they were like, the timing is 11 to 4 and the event is done. We're not staying here till late. So it's 11 to 4. The planner was like, I'm going to be here at 8 organizing and making sure everything is okay. But your event starts at 11, finishes at 4, period. Farah said she was happy with her, which is good. When that was done, Farah called Mine just to invite her to her event and just telling her, listen, the dress code is shades of pink. And Mine does follow the rules when it comes to dress code, And then they talk about Mine's event, and Farah was like, listen, Dr. C told me that she felt attacked. Of course, Mine is not going to say that she felt attacked, that Dr. C was attacked. She's not saying that. And then she keeps saying, people are just pissed because she didn't follow the dress code. She wore red to a white party. Like I said, it was not good that Dr. C didn't, it wasn't cool that Dr. C didn't wear white, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Okay, because you guys come late and people are supposed to be okay with it. So, and Farah asked, do you think it was cool for the gift that, because they talked about Zena's gifts, do you think it was cool that Zena gifted Dr. C those witchcraft things? And again, Mine is not gonna defend Dr. C right now, and she's like, it's the same, it was shady. It's the same thing that you did when you gifted Zena sweets. And I was like, do you see how stupid these women are? Do you see how stupid these women are? It really, I didn't take it as shade also. I never took it as shade. And the card said, you have been a little salty with me. Here are some sweets. Like, it was really just like an olive branch, or let's just be cool. That was not a shady gift. But the problem with Zena, the problem with Mine, especially these two, they always feel like we have to have a moment. It has to be shady. They always feel that. And that's why you can never have them sitting there. If someone has insulted them one-on-one, and listen, like, I felt like you insulted me, let's talk about it. No, it always has to be a group setting, and then they say how they feel. And they don't even let you talk. They say how they feel, and then it's a blow up. That's the problem with Zena and Mine. So her saying that the sweets were shady, I was like, no, it wasn't shady. It really wasn't shady. The witchcraft thing was disgusting. I don't even know why you're bringing that up. It was disgusting. Because Dr. C doesn't even give witch vibes. Akona udaku, akona umbea, she does love to gossip. But witch vibes, no, she does not give that. She really doesn't. So again, your reads, your jabs, your props never land. Anyway, Farah invited Mine to her event. They're never gonna agree when it comes to Zena and Dr. C. So Farah is gonna be on this side. Well, Farah is gonna be on this side, and then Mine is gonna be on that other side. Dr. C met up with her friend Jason. He's a venture capitalist, and she invited Vera to meet up with Jason because Vera wanted to talk about her business Vitox and the spas that she have. I don't know if are the spas still open, because I've never seen this. I haven't seen those spas in a minute. I don't think those spas are open. But anyway, Vera says that she wants to bring some equipment from America. That's what she's working on, and she wants to start that business. I don't think Vera is into business like that, which is fine. As in, not everyone is into business. I don't think Vera is into business. I don't think Vera can run a business like that. Because we saw the Nairobi one, it closed, and then she went to open in Mombasa. I don't think the Mombasa is still open. I don't even see the VTalks. Is it available? Maybe. I don't know. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it anywhere. But she says she wants to open a clinic that deals with weight loss, I guess. And then probably she's going to call herself a doctor, and she's going to expect people to come to her business like Zena. Now, the thing that pissed me off with Vera is in the confessional, she's acting like she doesn't need Dr. C's help. She's like, Dr. C keeps saying she's my manager. I haven't even given her contract. I have managers. I don't need her. I don't know why she's acting like that in the confessionals. And Dr. C is actually introducing you to people who will help you out. There's nothing wrong with being introduced to people who will help you out. Vera. People are not going to term it as weak. But anyway, she's in the confessionals acting like she doesn't need Dr. C. But she's sitting here with Dr. C being introduced to someone who will help her. Dr. C, after the meeting, Dr. C asked her, Vera, what did you say that people are so mad at me? And Vera in the confessional say that Dr. C had told her she was not bothered that people did not come to her vow renewal because some of them are mistresses. And I was like, now that's why Zena is mad again, because Dr. C had told this to Vera. Now Vera said she went and told Mine, and I'm guessing Mine went and told Zena. Zena, you could have just called Dr. C, like, Dr. C, I thought we deaded this thing. Why are you calling me a mistress again? That's it. You could have just done that. But you wanted to bring this, oh, you're a witch vibes and all this. Like I said, you always need an audience. And then Vera also tells Dr. C, listen, Reggie said that you called Charles a driver. Dr. C says she didn't call Charles a driver. We're going to see. I tend to believe Dr. C because Dr. C stands on what she says, right? But I tend to believe Dr. C. Dr. C said that she didn't tell Reggie that. She never told Reggie that. She told Vera, listen, can you organize the way me and Mine can talk? That's how you do a show. That's a Real Housewife. If you watch, that's how you do a show. Let's talk. Let me call you up. Let's meet up. Let's talk. Let's have a scene. Let's talk. And I tell you that I didn't say this, or I tell you that I said it and why I said it. But anyway, Vera said that Mine doesn't feel like talking. You know why? Because Mine wants an audience. Mine wants an audience. That's why Mine didn't feel like talking. Anyway, that was the end of that scene. Oh, they talked about the event and the event that's coming up, Farah's event, and that was the end of that scene. Farah's event. When I tell you Farah was looking, Dr. C said Farah looked like a doll. She was right. Farah was looking like a doll. Farah looked so beautiful in that pink fluffy dress. Farah looks cute. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone actually looks really amazing, to be honest. Farah looks cute. She came with Reverend Dad. They came in when they were showing the tags. Regia was invited to the tag. You know, Regia was not on this episode, but Regia was also invited, but she didn't turn up. So she got there. There was a tarot reader. Is it a tarot or is it a tarot reader? That one. She had invited her. Dr. C came. Dr. C and Farah had a reading. They said the tarot was on point with everything that's happening in their lives. So I guess it's true. I might try it. I really might try it. I do like this kind of things. Horoscopes, card readers. I do. So I might try it if I ever see an ad or somewhere, or I end up in a mall somewhere and there's a tarot reader. I was like, read my cards. Or even the ones who, I don't know, I've seen in the Real Housewives franchises, the American ones, the cup tea thing, the tea. When you drink tea and then they read the tea, what's left over. I would love to do that also. So everyone came. The other ladies were late, right? So they started eating around 12:30 and they were like, people are late, so it's okay. And then Zena came in. Before they started eating, Dr. C and Farah started talking, and Dr. C was like, listen, please, you just know these ladies are not coming in peace. Dr. C already clocked them. The same way she clocked them last episode. Dr. C already clocked these ladies. She's already known. These ladies, they will come, gang up, do what they want to do, and then leave. They will never have a one-on-one talk with you. Like the way, you see the way Dr. C and Farah had a little beef, and they sat together and talked and edited it. That's what they thought the lady should do, but they don't want that. So Dr. C is like, please let me be the first one to crown people. And Farah was like, listen, I'm the host, I'm gonna crown first, and then I'll let you crown after me. I'm like, cool. We didn't know what Dr. C was going to do. They ate, and that was 12:30, and then Zena comes in at 1:45. She comes in, Farah says hi to her. I don't remember her saying hi to Dr. C, and Dr. C didn't say hi to her. I don't remember that because Dr. C went so quiet. So Farah said hi to Farah said hi to Zena, and then told Zena, listen, you missed lunch, but there's some drinks. You can drink. And Zena was like, does the restaurant still serve food? You know, one, Zena has already come with an attitude. So anything anyone says, she's going to just take it as an insult or shade or whatever. So she's like, does the restaurant still serve food? Farah said, yeah. And like, I'm going to eat. And like, cool. She went and sat at a corner somewhere to eat and order for food. She came at 1:30, and then Vera came in at 1:45. Remember, the event started at 11. Vera came in at 1:45. Vera says hellos, and then Farah also says the same thing. You miss lunch, but there's some drinks, okay? Is that cool? Vera did not take it like, oh, okay, fine. That's wrong. Vera didn't take it like that at first. And then when she went to sit with Zena is like, we latecomers are not getting food. And Vera's like, who say that? And she's like, Farah say that. And like, oh, I can pay for myself. I can pay for us all. And then in the confessionals, you can see even Vera saying, are you struggling, Farah? I can pay for your bills, so. No, Farah is not struggling. Farah is, I don't even know why you would say something like that, Vera. I don't know why you'd say something like that. But anyway. And even Zena saying, oh, an event without food. There was food. You guys are late. And you can imagine, she had planned this 11 to 4, and she had a certain people, a number of certain people coming. So she had paid for this food. And then you guys are so disrespectful. You can't pick it on time. And then when you get there, you're acting like you're also hungry. You're grown adults acting like this. It was so disrespectful. The event had already started, so they were making the crowns. So they had a frame, and they were putting flowers all around it, different shades of pink, right? Roses or whatever, different shades of pink on it. Farah went to where Zena and Vera was sitting, and she's like, listen, can you guys just come? We do this, and then you guys can continue eating. That's it. I didn't say you can't eat. I'm just saying, can we do this, and then you guys can continue eating? That was the first time she went. Zena had an attitude like, no, I need to eat fast. Vera wasn't talking much, and I was like, Vera, you're not a follower. I can see that you want to go to Farah, but you still want to be okay with what Zena is doing. Anyway, Farah left. She's like, Farah, Farah was like, please don't disrespect me. Farah left. Grace, who's the MC, came and talked to them. I think Grace knows Vera because I haven't seen you in a long time. And Grace is talking to them like, listen, can you just come with your frames to the event? We do this, and you guys can come back to eat. And the food was not even there yet. To be honest, the food was not even there yet. So they could have come, do the event, and then go back to eating because the food was not there. It was not ready. They refused. They didn't come. Farah came back again. And then Farah is trying to convince them to come back. Farah, when I tell you Farah was begging them, I was so pissed. I would have been, Farah, stop begging them. Stop. Farah begged them and they didn't listen. I was like, fine. Then the food came and Farah was like, Farah was telling the waiter, please take it to the table. And then it's like, no, I'm eating my food here. I think Vera started feeling bad, and Vera was like, no, come on, let's just go. And Zen was like, you go. You take your big ass there and you go. And Farah was like, okay, Vera, please just come. Zena, you can choose whatever you want to do. Vera, please just come. Please don't be disrespectful. And Farah left. Still, they didn't listen. Idiots. Mine came. No, first, before Mine, Dr. Pancholi came. Dr. Pancholi came at 2. I think they thought that's going to tick Zena off or something like that. And Zena said, it's fine, I don't care. Of course, it bothered her, but she didn't. She showed that she didn't care because she's also friendly with Dr. Pancholi. And then Mine came at 2:15. Mine was looking nice. You could tell the bump just grew overnight. She came at 2:15. When she was walking in, Farah's like, "You're late." Am I? Am I late? I thought I'm early. The event started at 11. You're coming at 2:15, and we had seen you getting ready. So I don't know why you guys are coming late to the event. I don't know why, but anyway, Mine went and sat where she went to, where Vera and Zena were sitting, and then they also told her, "Listen, there's no food." "Oh, I'm eating for two." I'm like, if you were coming late to an event, you didn't eat because you knew you were coming to an event late. You didn't eat, so she was supposed to hold the food for you guys. Like, these three were acting like pure babies, toddlers. In fact, toddlers are even better. They were so childish and immature to me. I was so pissed off. I would have chased them out of my fucking events. Like, get out. You're really boring. You're really annoying me. They came to the table later on, and Grace wanted to play some games because Grace was the MC. Grace played the game. The first game: is it disrespectful to come late to an event? That was the first. Put your crown on and off. Is it disrespectful for people to come late to the event? That game reminded me of Real Houses of Potomac, Reasonably Shady, the game that, what's her name, Giselle and Robin did, Reasonable Shady. So I guess that's where she got it from. Even the theme, I think, yeah. So I remember what's her name? Zena was like, "I don't care." They all gave rude answers. Mine said, "I need at least 2 hours before I get to your event." There's a guy that came called Sultan. Reverend Dad had brought Sultan. Sultan was like, "You guys are really disrespectful and rude. You are really disrespectful and rude." He was just trying to defend Farah because they were really rude to Farah, to be honest, at that table. And I'm guessing they didn't even show us half of it. They were so rude to Farah. So he was trying to defend Farah, and you could see Minnie was like, "Why are you shaking? Do you know me? Who are you talking to?" Like, they were so rude. And Farah was like, "That's my guest. Stop being so rude." And her and Zen are like, "Well, he should know his place." My goodness, I would have chased them away. Anyway, the next question. What was the next question? I think the next question was, crown on and off. Is it disrespectful to go to your competitors, your friend's competitors' business? So in short, can I go to Dr. Pancholi's Zena? The questions were shady. I don't think those were, what's her name? I don't think those were Farah's questions, because she said, "These are not my questions." So I guess the ladies wrote questions down, and Grace was the one asking. That was the first thing that ticked. Okay, it wasn't really the first thing that ticks her off, because she was really pissed. Then I was like, "That's not the beef I have with you. The beef I have with you is that you don't support me just because I went to someone's business." Like, you can never understand Zena's beef with Farah, to be honest. You can't understand her beef, to be honest. But Zena just wants an apology from Farah. Zena wants an apology from Farah, and she's not gonna get it. Grace says, "Let's all crown each other," because she saw that. Let me tell you something. That Grace was a really good host, because those ladies tried her. They were rude to her, and she just kept it moving. She didn't even say nothing bad to them. Grace, you tried. Grace says, "Crown each other," and say why you're crowning each other. And then Minnie stood up fast. Minnie stands up and goes and gets physical with Farah aggressively, trying to put the flowers in her head, trying to snatch the crown from her. Now, I'm saying you never know how someone reacts, but let's just say when you're trying to pull the crown and Farah kind of pushed you back and hit your belly, would you have blamed Farah? And you're the one who brought yourself in. You are pregnant. Remember, Minnie, you are pregnant. You cannot come at someone like that. But you don't listen. You want to be tough. She's there saying you're the queen of stinginess. She didn't say you guys can't have food. She just said you missed lunch because her event was 11 to 4. You can come at 2:15 and disrupt everything just because you want to eat. You can't. Again, being physical. And if something happens to you, you're going to blame that other person. You want an apology. You were physical first. And Farah is a class act. And Minnie knows who to try, because she wouldn't have tried that with someone else. She wouldn't have tried that with Regia. She wouldn't have tried that with Zena. You'd have been pushed all the way. You and your pregnancy. You don't care about your pregnancy. Because if you did, there's some things you wouldn't have done. You care about the show more. Anyway, Farah crowns herself, says some nice things about herself. Dr. C stands up and she's like, I want to invite you ladies to a trip. And then Mine asked her, will my husband be the driver? Dr. C is like, I would love to be the passenger. And then Dr. C is just funny and quick with it. And that pissed off Mine. Like, really? If you ever talk about my husband, you know what? It's going down. In fact, it's going down. And Dr. C is like, okay. What are you going to do? Okay. And she also started throwing some flowers at Dr. C. And Dr. C is just ignoring her because, again, she's pregnant. Ain't no way she's going to fight her. So Dr. C was just ignoring her. And then Dr. C says that she has a gift. I was like, okay. And then we're seeing this big trolley come in. And I'm like, how many gifts did she buy? And then they open it. It's a coffin. I was like, a coffin? Why is Dr. C bringing a coffin? Everybody was just like, I was like, well, how did he get here? When did he even have time to do this? And then they showed us flashbacks of how it was, they made this work. I was like, Dr. C. And then I was like, that's how you do a prop. I didn't even know what she was going to say. But that's how you do a prop. I was like, we need to take notes. That's how you do a prop. Vera said something funny. He was like, I can't even fit in there. I was like, true, Vera can't even fit in there. Anyway, the coffin was like, let's just bury our beef. I'm sorry, that thing made me laugh. It did. Let's just bury our beef. And you know, some of the ladies were not happy about it. Zena was not happy about it. Minnie was not happy about it. Vera was not happy about it. You know, so they didn't take it too well. I did. I laughed. You know, and then Dr. C crowned herself. She said she's the queen. She supports women. And then when she put the crown down, Minnie took the crown, threw the crown. Grace gave her another crown, took that crown and threw the crown. Grace, take this other crown. Grace is the MC, remember? She gave her another crown. Minnie's like, don't try me. I'm like, Minnie, this is not even your event. This is not your event. Act accordingly. Anyway, Farah came and crowned Dr. C. This is how you support women. Farah was also pissed now. At this point, Farah was angry. This is how you support women. And then the other is, what do you know about supporting women? What do you know about supporting women? Shut up. As well as Zena. Zena kept telling her, shut up. And then Vera also said, you know, she called you a mistress. Like Vera said, Dr. C called Farah a mistress. And Farah said, I don't get mad at stupid shit. And if I'm a mistress, where's this man that you're saying? So I don't know why Dr. C talks with Vera. This is why I don't know why Dr. C likes Vera. You should stop talking with Vera because you see how she's throwing you under the bus? She really wanted everybody to just gang up on you because already the three of them are pissed off at you. So now she won't even Farah to be pissed off at you. Zena kept insulting Farah. Farah had it. Farah's like, shut up, Zena. And then Minnie's like, everybody here has an opinion, but you three are the ones who are talking. Let other people talk also. It was just too much. And then Dr. C and Zena started going at it and saying, why are you bringing me this casket and all this? And then Dr. C said, because the women you kill, that's where they're buried. And Zena's like, so I kill women now? I kill women? And Dr. C like, yes. So I'm a killer? Dr. C like, yes. Zena went off. I don't know why Dr. C called her that. They didn't want to hear why she called her that because she was like, listen. They didn't want her to say what she meant. I wanted to hear, but they didn't want it to hear. Zena stood up and threw water or whatever, and then she threw it twice, and Dr. C was like, come on. So Dr. C threw water back, and then Zena stood up and threw the glass. I think Dr. C threw the glass back. You know, Dr. C said, oh, you're throwing, I'm throwing. You're doing, I'm throwing, right? And that's why I'm saying, Minnie, you're very lucky you're pregnant because when you threw that crown, Dr. C would have been pissed and threw something at you. But she didn't because she respects the fact that you're pregnant. And from there, it went madness. like Vera said, madness. Zena removed her shoes, broke a glass. She was literally with a glass like this. She wanted to stab Dr. C. And you're shocked someone is calling you a killer? Look at how you're acting. She went off, removed her shoes, the men were trying to hold her, removed her wig, removed the stockings under her wig, the cap under under the wig. Now she had her hair on, flipped the table, flipped the coffin, threw everything. I hope you paid for everything in that restaurant. It was embarrassing. And I was like, you don't even give a fuck about Mine, who was sitting next to you? Because you would have hurt Mine, right? Your good friend, your bestie right now. And I don't think they even like you like that. I don't think Mine and Vera like you like that. When I tell you it was embarrassing, she was trying to get to Dr. C. And I was thinking, if you had gotten to Dr. C, you would have hurt Dr. C. And then what? You would have gone to jail for what? When I tell you it was embarrassing, Zena acted like a damn fool. Zena flipped table. Zena broke plates, glasses. Zena was barefoot. And there were glasses everywhere. She didn't care. That's how angry. And I was like, it's not that serious. Zena flipped the coffin. I wouldn't fight Zena. Zena is a strong bitch. Zena flipped the coffin. Zena, that was team too much. Zena, that was team too much. That was so embarrassing. I was so embarrassed for you, Zena. Of course, they couldn't show us the whole thing. It finished off with Dr. C saying, "Long live the queen, and while I'm queen, peace will reign." I was like, Dr. C, the reason she's mad is because you called her a killer. You brought this. But I don't understand why she got that mad. I don't understand. But anyway, Zena, that's too much. For me, Zena should be fired. Reja should be fired. They take things too far. They take things too far. Mine is also physical, but Mine doesn't take it that far. Mine really doesn't take it that far. But Zena and Reja, they take it too far. Zena and Reja should be fired. After the reunion, fire them. I don't want to see them. They're too violent. They're really too violent. Anyway, that's my review for this week. I hope you guys enjoy it. Bye-bye.